Hello, Africa. This is Business Africa. It's right here on Africanews, and I am Ignatius Ano. Our top stories. A record strawberry production in Morocco, where local farmers hope for better results if only they can apply modern harvesting techniques. Nigeria's leather skin industry to rake in $1 billion by 2025. But why does a local think tank believe this could be missed? And Uganda's coffee export dipped slightly in January. Hello again, thank you for joining me. Pretty good news for local strawberry farmers in Morocco, as the North African nation marks a record production this year. It hopes to reach nearly 200 tons, up from 180,000 tons in previous years. Strawberry rakes in hard currencies into the local economy, but farmers think they can achieve better results if only modern harvesting techniques are used. Here's Michael Davey.
An international strawberry festival in Morocco celebrates a record high harvest this year in the North African country. This year's harvest is expected to reach nearly 200,000 tons, up from 180,000 tons in previous years, the Ministry of Agriculture says. We choose this slogan, especially this year, around the theme of scientific research, especially biological treatment against fungal diseases in strawberries with the use of biological substance for the health of the consumer. Business analysts estimate that strawberry exports are set to triple by the year 2020, as a nationwide initiative named Green Morocco Plan is set to boost the country's agricultural sector. Exports in this sector witness a great increase for fresh fruit as well as for the frozen ones. As you are all aware, manufacturing in this field gives an added value to the product. This was all achieved thanks to the incentive given in the Green Morocco. Most of Morocco's production is destined for export to the European Union, bringing hard currencies to the country. But in the past few years, the local market has won a growing share of the harvest. According to the Ministry of Agriculture, the country's strawberry industry employs 18,000 permanent workers.
Structural barriers, poor visibility and inadequate support from the Nigerian government leads to a revenue loss of about $300 million annually in the leather skin industry. According to a local think tank, the Nigerian Economic Summit Group Macroeconomic Outlook for 2019, this affirms the need for value addition in the country's leather value chain. According to the think tank, the industry could rake in some $1 billion in 2025, but regrets this is likely to be missed in a nation that exports raw hides and skins, including semi-processed leather. Africa's most populous nation is a net importer of finished leather products, with a total import of about $500 million worth of leather products every year. Nigeria has the largest resource of goat skin and kid skin in Africa, representing 46% and 18% of the total in West Africa and the continent as a whole. From Lagos, Nigeria, is Femi Awufala, head of Manufacturing Policy Commission at the Nigerian Economic Summit Group, and he joins me via Skype. Hello, Femi. Thank you for agreeing to speak with us.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you so much, too, for this opportunity.
Now, considering Nigeria as a powerhouse for leather skin production in Africa, are you disappointed at current development within the industry?
We've basically gone through a very serious economic cycle in Nigeria, which, has actually affected majorly all sectors in Nigeria over the last 5 years. However, the agricultural sector has always provided that succor and actually provided up to 24% of our GDP after oil. Now, with the leather industry, it basically has not been well skilled. The disappointment is basically the lack of technological advancements in terms of bringing in new techniques, for harvesting and processing the leathers, and also haven't had a very good, demand base, for leather products. It's quite disappointing that, the government have not been able to take advantage of this opportunity to make sure that, that demand is properly harvested through having downstream leather processing facilities in Nigeria.
Your report said the leather skin industry is projected to rake in some $1 billion by 2025. Are you concerned that this might be missed?
Looking at the demand in the population, we have over 180 million people in Nigeria today, which are mostly youths and young people. They love to wear shoes. You have the automobile industry that, is gradually developing, that is basically based on having, a lot of leather products. We have also the food and beverage industry that also uses leather in a number of fashion industry too, that uses this kind of things. So basically, the in-house demand we see is astronomical. And one of the things that could drive that is basically to use the leather industry as a key driver of Nigeria's industrial base and industrialization. What will hamper that growth will be basically power. Two, the second thing that can hamper that growth will also be the lack of road and logistics infrastructure to be able to take these raw materials from where they are produced to the processing centers, and also from the processing centers to the ports for exports. But we believe that within the next few years, if the government policies are right, there's no reason why this cannot be met.
In the long term, what do you recommend the government embarks on to reap the full benefit of the leather skin industry?
We need to create capacity building empowerment for these hide skin and goat skin farmers or wearers, so to say, to be able to up their game in terms of the quality and the processing itself. The second thing that needs to be done is to create a kind of private-public dialogue among the private sector investors or processors within the southeast part of Nigeria in Aba, where you have a lot of people use leather to create shoes and things, and create that kind of synergy whereby they can find the right quality of materials they need and at the right pricing to be able to make the leather products.
It's been a pleasure having you on the program, Femi. Thank you.
Thank you too. Do take care. Bye.
Femi Awofala is head of Manufacturing Policy Commission at the Nigerian Economic Summit Group. This is Business Africa, and we'll be right back.